The very first hint of light is a delicate, almost shy thing. It tiptoes over the Paris skyline, a whisper of pale rose against a deep velvet blue. The sun, a brilliant orb of molten gold, crests the horizon with a theatrical flourish. Its first rays catch the intricate ironwork of the Eiffel Tower, turning the formidable structure into a lattice of shimmering bronze. The light spills downwards, a warm, honeyed cascade that washes over the city's famous zinc rooftops, making them gleam like polished silver. Here, history is not confined to museums. It is the very ground beneath your feet. Each stone, worn smooth by centuries of footsteps, seems to hold a story. Suddenly, a small, unassuming lane opens into a grand piazza, and there it is, the Pantheon, its magnificent dome open to the heavens. My journey continues towards the Colosseum, its colossal form rising against the brilliant blue sky. Even in its ruined state, its power is palpable. The ruins are scattered like the bones of ancient giants, columns reaching for the sky and crumbling archways framing views of the modern city beyond. The moment the sleek black gondola pushes off from the fondamenta, the world changes. The sounds of the city streets are replaced by the gentle lapping of water against the hull. We slip away from the bustling Grand Canal and into the quieter, more intimate backwaters. The water, a shimmering jade green, reflects the crumbling, elegant facades of the palazzos. As we glide back towards the open lagoon, the gondolier begins to sing. His voice, a rich and resonant baritone, fills the narrow canal with a classic Italian melody. The experience is utterly transportive, a moment of pure cinematic romance. You are not just a visitor, you are part of the scenery, part of the song, part of the timeless, beautiful story of Venice. As you approach the lavender fields, the first thing that strikes you is the sheer, overwhelming vibrancy of the color. It's not just one shade, but a whole spectrum, from soft lilac to deep, royal violet. I walk slowly between the rows, the lavender stalks brushing against my legs, releasing fresh bursts of fragrance with every step. The gentle, constant hum of thousands of bees provides a meditative soundtrack. In the distance, a charming old stone farmhouse stands nestled amongst a grove of cypress trees, its terracotta roof glowing warmly in the afternoon light. The scene is utterly idyllic. I find a spot to sit under the shade of a lone olive tree and close my eyes. The warmth of the sun, the intoxicating scent, the visual feast of purple, it's a complete sensory immersion. I choose a small, round, marble-topped table at a classic sidewalk cafe in Saint-Germain-des-Prés. The wicker chairs are turned outwards, facing the street, because in Paris, the passing parade of people is the main event. From my vantage point, the world unfolds like a beautifully choreographed ballet. Each person is a character in their own story, and for a brief moment their paths cross in front of my little table. I watch as the afternoon light softens, casting a golden glow on the beautiful Haussmannian buildings across the street. The simple act of sitting and watching becomes a form of meditation. This is the art of Parisian living, finding moments of pleasure and contemplation in the midst of a bustling day and savoring them completely. It's a little slice of Parisian perfection. As evening descends, I step into a Christmas market in a medieval town square, and it is like walking straight into a fairy tale. The scene is a wonderland of twinkling lights and festive cheer. The air is thick with the most wonderful, evocative aromas. There is the sweet, spicy scent of glühwein steaming in large copper cauldrons, mingling with the irresistible smell of sizzling bratwurst. The gentle strains of carolers singing Stille Nacht drift from one corner of the square. There is the sound of laughter and cheerful chatter from families and friends gathered together. I hold a warm mug of glühwein in my gloved hands and watch the snowflakes begin to fall, dusting the scene in a soft white blanket. It's a moment of perfect, heartwarming magic. I stand on a ridge as the sun begins its slow, majestic descent towards the horizon. This is the golden hour, and the world is transformed into a masterpiece of light and shadow. The snow-capped peaks, which were a stark white just an hour ago, are now blushing in shades of soft pink, apricot, and brilliant gold. The light catches the ice on the distant glaciers, making them sparkle. As the sun sinks lower, the colors intensify into a final, spectacular blaze. The sky is a canvas of fiery orange, deep crimson, and vibrant magenta, the colors so intense they seem to vibrate. The fiery colors soften into gentle pastels, and the first stars begin to appear. Standing here between the earth and the sky, you feel a deep connection to the planet, a perfect, quiet end to an extraordinary European journey. The journey is over, but it is not truly finished. A trip like this doesn't end when you board the plane home. It continues to live within you, replaying in your mind like a beautiful, continuous film. I can still feel the first warm rays of the Parisian sun, the uneven cobblestones of Rome, recall the intoxicating perfume of lavender fields. These physical sensations are the anchors that hold the memories fast. The horizon is not a limit, it is an invitation. It calls to us, promising more beauty, more wonder, and more magic. For anyone with a restless heart and a curious spirit, it is a call that is impossible to resist. And so, the planning begins anew. The dream of the next journey takes shape, a flickering flame that grows brighter with each passing day. For to travel is to be truly alive.